You know, one of my Indian friends says, when I see Ugandans eating and all that, I feel like, oh, are they all builders?
Yeah.
You know,
They will all eat the bigger portions.
you look at the portions we
Uh-huh.
eat and all that and
Yeah.
all that, and the next thing. So binge eating is also one of how people are trying to manage their mental ill health and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Um, but let's look for spaces. Let's also get involved. Let's engage the people who are your peers.
Yeah.
Who do you? You've mentioned the bishop. Who pastors the pastor?
Yeah.
You know,
Nobody. Yeah.
that bishop that came out in the media,
Yes.
the Pentecostal bishop from Rakai,
Yeah.
who said his children are chasing him. They have ganged up with his wife, the professor, former ambassador,
Yeah.
owner of a university. Um, and coming out how he's having
Yeah.
his challenges with
Mhm.
his wife and things like that and fighting over property. Question is, who are the people that he talks to?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and probably spaces like this
Yeah.
help some of us.
Yeah.
Not that we love the camera or
Yeah.
something like that, but
Yeah.
it is one way
Yeah.
that probably we are managing our mental
No,
health.
you
Yes.
see, when you talk about the professor, I know him
Mm,
personally. I've
mhm,
spoken to him. I've been there.
mhm,
What he's been going through, actually, I am very, very much aware.
mm,
Deeper,
mm,
that if I chose to share a story about his plight,
mm,
I would actually be among people that really would talk about his life, professor.
mm,
Um, it, okay, what amuses me is what worries me is that professor came out, and then the bishop came out, and
mm,
within a week it all went silent.
mhm.
Nobody came up. We didn't see anybody,
Talk
the
about it.
bodies come up to talk about it or to come and really bring out the man and say, let's save the man. Because by the time that age comes in, others are blaming him.
Mhm,
We're blaming him. Maybe he
mhm,
took up a wife that was much younger
mhm,
than him. That's where they have already ticked. Of course, they say,
mhm.
no, at your age, professor, you should have got a much more younger woman, which is unfair treatment because that was his choice, whether
Mhm,
it was a younger woman or not. And I don't think that should be the reason because the younger woman had accepted to go with him.
mhm,
And then when you look at then when we're talking about the younger woman, because we're saying professor took up a young woman,
mhm,
let's say it was a mistake of him as a man. Then we see the bishop who has the wife, and here he's suffering because of his own children
and the
and the
wife.
wife who has the agement.
Mhm,
So we say, where was the challenge? Where do we balance it
mhm,
now?
mhm,
Because
mhm,
everything that comes out, the man is to blame. And we are blamed until when a man brings out a machete
mhm,
or brings out and does an act that nobody expects him,
mhm,
then they say either he should have walked away
mhm,
or he should have talked to be
mhm,
helped.
mhm, mhm,
Where do men go for help? Because first of all, status. Men will always suffer because of the status we're in. Maybe you had a big position. Maybe you are the pastor out there. You are the bishop out there. You are the CEO of the company out there. You are the founder of the company. You are the big boss.
mhm,
But mentally, mental health has nothing to do with your position, whether you're poor or
mhm,
rich.
mhm,
It's the mind that
mhm.
actually falls sick.
So
Yeah.
and I mentioned the hospitality industry.